So if you actually reach under this table, like right here, you have a CD right there. Woo! All right, everybody. This is your boy Mawan here at Dash Radio. Today we got the baddie from Baltimore. We got one of the most exciting artists in the game right now because she's fresh out the gates. And
thank you.
Can I say Miss 4 for 4?
Miss 4 for 4.
Rican Da Menace, how are you
What's
doing?
going on? How you feeling? Thank you for having me.
I'm feeling really good. You know, part of this process on the radio side, when people get submitted and we have people coming in, I gotta listen to your music to make sure I know what I'm getting into. So how do you think I'm feeling today listening to Rican Da Menace all day?
You ready to drag on somebody? You ready?
I am ready. Listen, you are a different, like, I see the inspirations of people who came before you, the Eve, the Foxies, the Nickies, but you were like 101.
Thank you so much.
You be doing some wild shit. you were hanging out. Was that a Lambo?
Yeah,
Ferrari?
riding through the hood on the. I was on a lamb riding through Baltimore, and that shit was lit. Everybody was waving. It was real fun. That was probably my favorite video to shoot. Ain't going back.
You weren't nervous?
No, but what I was nervous was on that video when I went back on the bike with the gun on the floor. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna fall. I'm thinking I'm gonna fall because I'm hanging out with one hand and it's pulling me down because it's so heavy. The gun heavy as shit. Can I cuss?
Absolutely.
That's what I love. Okay, so yeah, I'm hanging. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna fall. But then I had to see my homegirl, shout out Baltimore Bella. I had to see her do it. I'm like, all right, I could do it now. But that was the most scariest part, though. Did you see that when I was hanging out?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the cover.
Listen, your videos are crazy.
Thank you.
One thing that I really appreciate is when an artist puts a lot into their art. And when the reason I said you have gone 4 for 4 is you put out every song properly.
Thank you.
From the cover art to the mix, to like the engineering of the record, to the production of the record, Bangladesh, Tay Keith, like then to the video.
Thank you.
It's all like orchestrated so well.
Yep, I have a good team, help me get everything together, and I just want to keep dropping stuff like that back to back to back.
That's amazing. I'm excited as a fan to know that like you came out the gates last year, right?
Yeah, I dropped my first song like 8 months ago. No, it was more than 8 months. Almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Like May when I dropped. No, June when I dropped. I dropped in June. So not even a year yet.
And now you got 4 hot records out, 4 well done videos where you have put your life on the line. Like, what if you fall back and the gun accidentally shoots or something?
No. There was a surprise.
Okay.
But when I'm landing, I'm like, damn, like, and I had no shirt on either. I'm like, my body gonna be fucked up. I feel like that's what I was thinking. But yeah, that shit was lit though. That was my favorite videos to shoot. Ain't going back and when I go back to Baltimore and I'm just doing me, that'd be my favorite one.
Listen, you are wild. You're a wild child, but in a good sense. You're like, it seems like everything is very well planned out. You know, I don't think you just like pulled up to to Baltimore and were like, fuck, let's just make like everything was planned out.
Yeah, like
mapped out.
Yeah, like I had my you feel me? Like I call my people like, yeah, we ready to shoot right here. You feel me? Bring the bikes out, like.
Those are your peoples. You're just calling your folks.
Yeah, shout out Willie Wayne. He bring all the bikes out for me every time I go in the city.
Willie Wayne?
Willie Wayne.
Willie Wayne. Shout out to you, man. Please protect Rican.
Ramming the mop.
we gotta protect Rican at all costs. Listen, no more motorcycles. We gonna do Honda Priuses.
I swear, Willie Wayne the only one I wanted to hop on a bike with because he the nicest to me. Like, well, I'm not gonna say he the nicest because I'm a good dirt bike riders, but like I trust him the most because I know he been doing this shit so long. I'm like, I'm getting on the back of him. We're getting on the back with him when he doing it because I don't want to just let nobody just tilt the bike back that don't know how to drive and I fall. You feel me?
Absolutely. If you would have fell, but you are an artist, an entertainer, an influencer, all the above. You would have fell and scratched your back.
What?
You might be out of commission for 2-3 months.
No shirt on. I'm glad that I didn't fall though.
Living your life to the edge. Listen, I move very cautiously. I'm not coming to none of your video shoots.
I'm crying. I swear to know when we was doing the one with it ain't going back, like the directive team was like, no, I don't want to shoot right here. I want to spray. I'm like, come on. They follow me. The police get the comment threatening the mace. I'm like, oh no, it's not a go. Like
they were threatening the mace?
Like, yeah, on some hating ass shit because we were shooting a video. We wasn't hurting nobody. We was just shooting a video. But Yeah, that shit was lit though. I ain't gonna lie. You had fun.
I'm sure I'd
You
have
kinda
fun.
wanna-
I would need to call my insurance provider,
Hell no.
up my insurance, increase my
dead.
coverage. Yeah, no, you,
Oh,
but
crap.
you are definitely like just larger than life.
Thank you.
Like it's shocking because normally when an artist comes out, they'll put out a couple records, maybe build up to an EP, and then start doing the big videos.
Yeah.
You have not wasted a second.
It's because my thing is I was recording for so long. Like I've been like recording 2021, the whole year I was recording every day for like 4 hours a day. Recording because that's when I had got shot. So I couldn't really move like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just rap. So I was rapping so much, I have so much music. It ain't really nothing to just keep putting stuff out now. I just feel like I don't understand why artists be holding music back and doing like, I understand it be labels and stuff, but I'm glad my label let me put stuff out because I feel like if we're selling music, why are we not putting it out? Like
Absolutely.
it doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely. And you're hot right now.
Exactly. And you know, I'm a fan of a couple people. Like I be bored. Like I listen to the song for 2 weeks and I'm what's next? Like you feel me?
Absolutely.
So imagine going years without dropping. Like
No, I know. I don't know how that happens, but you are not fucking around. One of the coolest things about your story, if I'm correct, we were doing research. You got signed before you dropped music?
yeah, no music out. So basically I was just playing my music for the like labels and stuff and I had no music out. So it was just real crazy that they even wanted me for real because I'm like, they don't know what I'm going to do. They don't know how, like, I could flop. Like, I could really fumble the bag. I might, you feel me, not have no type of home training, don't know how to act on a public scene, but they met me and they was like, oh, yeah, she the one. So I was grateful that they took me and they didn't even know what I was going to do.
That is not even like, obviously it wasn't a risk because they knew, but my question is, what did they know? What was it about you think that made them say like, oh, it doesn't matter if you have anything out? It's go time.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what, like, people like, oh, your personality or, like, stuff like that. Like, they just thought that it was good. Like,
Well, I think it's really in right now, especially with female MCs, but MCs in general or artists in general. People who are really who you see behind the camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like yourself, Glorilla. You see it with like Lotto. You see it with Ice Spice. That's just like the female MC side, but you guys are really who you rap about. It's
Yeah,
not like a
'cause-
facade. You're
No.
putting on no image.
and it's like, that's the best thing you could do as an artist is be yourself. Because I just feel like if you're not, I'm going to tell you something, them fans going to see through all that shit. You could try to act like you this person, that person, this person. Them fans going to call you out. Like, that's not you. What the fuck you doing? Like, you feel me? So
Absolutely.
that was my biggest thing. I just wanted to be myself for real, and I just feel like my team helped me be that because a lot of people in the music industry will tell you you can't do this, you can't walk like this, you can't dress like this, you can't eat like this, you need to be a perfect peach. Bitch, no, it don't work like that because the fans gonna see you that you faking. Don't nobody like that fake shit.
The truth comes to light always. Always. And that's what, to me, the artists who have longevity, they are themselves. So even as their music change and it evolves, it's because they evolve. But you can't like pull their card.
No,
You know?
it's
So
either you got it or you don't. Like you can't.
and I can confidently say, Rican, you got it.
Thank you.
Your lyrics are great.
Thank
Like
you.
they're just everything about it is done well. Done really well. So shout out to your team. You definitely have an amazing team because it's not just an artist. Like
Hell no.
producer wise, how have you gotten into the room with these producers so quick?
My team be setting it up, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have that village, it's gonna be hard. Like, I don't know nobody that did this shit on themselves. Like, if you do it yourself, it's not big enough, and that's just how I feel.
That's very true. You have to have a great team. It's never just one artist doing it, and thank God you got a great team around you because the vibes are immaculate. Your music's so far 4 for 4.
Thank
It's
you.
almost like I'm waiting for you to miss. Like, can you drop like one like soft record?
No. Oh, I ain't gonna lie though. I do have some music that's like more like soft or more vulnerable.
Oh
more
no, I
open.
meant like bad, not like vulnerable. Like give us like one miss. You know what I mean? Like a freestyle
He
track
said
or something.
one miss. Shit.
No, because they're all done really
Thank
well.
you.
All done really well. You can tell a lot of time and effort went into all of it. But I wanted to ask, so you alluded to this. You said when you got shot, it gave you a lot of time to write music.
Yeah.
Do you look back at that experience now and are you thankful for what came?
Hell yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, if that shit happened, if that shit happened, I wouldn't have never took rap serious. Like I ain't gonna hold you, cause what really sent me down is me not being able to move how I want to move. I couldn't really, like I'm sitting down on bed rest after surgery and shit. So I'm like, damn, what can I do while I'm sitting down? You feel me? So I don't think I would have took rap serious. Like that was definitely needed, and I'm grateful that happened. Like, and I ain't get hit in no vital places. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't die, so I just feel like that's just God just lining my life like. And then I feel like I was just so like, I just kept feeling like God was trying to tell me to do certain stuff and I wasn't doing it. And I was just so hard-headed. And I just feel like, he like, all right, I'm gonna give you one of these hot ones real quick so you can like get your head on straight. Like,
I'm gonna sit you
this
down.
what we need to do. You need to stop that shit and focus on this. So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's a beautiful, sometimes we don't see our blessings. And I'm not, okay, that sounded terrible. It wasn't a blessing that.
But
that
it was,
happened to you,
it was a blessing in disguise. That's how I'm gonna say it.
That's amazing. That's amazing that you can acknowledge that so close to all that happening.
I'm like, I just feel like people die. Like motherfuckers paralyzed, can't walk. Not like I'm good. I'm the same person I was before. My pinky a little crooked, but that's the only thing.
Oh,
like,
that's
and with my pinky, like it feel like that's what I'm saying. It just feel like God was really like trying to give me a little pat on the butt, cause like okay, my pinky, like I'm just grateful that it was just that.
Where like I remember when I was in here with Conway. And I think it's half of his face. He lost. It's like paralyzed. So like things happen.
You talking one side of your face, like that shit be happening to a lot of people. That's why I was just grateful because I don't know what I would do if my face, if I got shot in my head or something like that, and I don't know what I.
Listen,
be
very
so sad.
very few people have been in such a traumatic experience and benefited from it. So thank God. No more though. We gotta protect.
No, we
Rican
not
Da
with
Menace
Dennis.
at all
When I get
costs.
done up, fuck. It's like no. I'm playing. Go ahead.
So I got a gift I gotta give you. I do this thing where I give every artist I interview an album from my CD collection. Sometimes I gotta run to Amoeba and buy a CD or order something online. I had the CD. I had it ready. And I've wanted to give this to someone because I wanted to highlight how much I love this project and this moment in music. So if you actually reach under this table, like right here, you have a CD right there.
Hello! Money, power, respect. That's the key to life. Money, power, respect. So you eating right. This is my shit. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
of
Yo,
course.
you snapped. Where you had this at? Yo,
I've been had that.
You did your
for
research.
years. I've had this CD
You did
for
your
years.
research.
Well, you fuck with the locks heavy.
He did his research. Damn, that's crazy.
That album is very underappreciated. Money, Power, Respect's on there, but they have like other records on there. Like I think it's called If You Think You Can Get Jiggy is on there. That's one of my favorite locks songs.
Oh, that's crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's that original
Somebody
locks.
told you give me this.
No, I honestly was between this and Foxy Brown. And Foxy, I was gonna have to go run and grab it for you, and I was, but I have wanted. Yeah, I've wanted to give this Locks album to somebody.
That's
and
crazy.
Now is the time.
Oh, this is the perfect time, perfect person.
So, who's your
Thank you.
favorite member of the Locks?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I like all of them. For like, I don't have no favorite one, but
Great answer.
see, my thing is like, that's why I want to do a lot of more like older music samples and stuff because I just feel like nobody really not doing it like that. Like, I don't want to completely wash out. Like, I really want to do a song that one of these songs, like a, what's it called? What's the word?
Like
like a sample.
It.
Like I want to do like a sample.
You're gonna flip it, yeah. I can see it. Bia just did "I'm That Bitch." She brought that back. It was a Missy Elliott joint.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see it. But I had to give that to you and ask you: have you met Jada yet, or Styles, or Sheek Louch?
You want me to be honest with you?
Please.
Jada probably my favorite one. I ain't gonna lie. I love him.
I
love him so much. I be talking to myself in his DM. He be ignoring me. Jada, well, you
Jada,
respond to me. I love you.
It's not his fault. The older generation doesn't really know how to maneuver through Instagram well.
I know, and that's how I feel too. But I be like, I love you. Like, I love you. I love you.
You think
I
Jada's not gonna want to work with you?
No, I feel like he might. Shit,
We're gonna manifest this right now. Put all my manifestation powers.
Like, I really like Lil Bruh. Like, I just listen to. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely listen to him more than everybody. Like Lil Bruh, one of my favorite older songs. It make me think of my little brother because it's like everything he's saying just real shit.
Do you remember when they did the versus battle, Dipset versus the Locks? And
Hell
Jada,
no.
you remember when Jada on stage did the rap? Went viral like a year or two
I gotta
ago.
see it.
I'm sure you've seen it, and I watch that shit like once a month just to get inspired.
Real.
Yeah, so I fuck with
He
Jada
hard
heavy.
as shit. Like he be saying some real ass shit. I be like, yo, he said what? Like his mind worked crazy. Like,
Absolutely.
His
No,
mind worked real crazy.
he's arguably the most underrated MC ever. You know, because like people don't normally bring up Jada when you talk about that. So anyway, had to give you the Locks album. That's yours to keep. You can tell it's mine too. I've been had that. Shit's
yeah,
crack,
it's all
baby.
like this is a souvenir right here.
That
Got
is
the
yours
cracks
to
in this
keep.
bitch.
Yeah.
Things.
But let's talk about Foxy. Foxy's been showing love.
Whoa.
Would you call Foxy
Who?
like a mentor?
Whoa. Hell yeah. She be keeping me on point. She be straight telling me like, you feel me, like, stay away from all the fuck shit. Like, just focus on your like. She be telling me good shit that I need to hear. I be talking to her like a lot actually. Yeah, I fuck with her. That's
If
my
you
girl.
call, so you can call Foxy and she'll answer.
Yeah, I got her number.
On the weekends, you can call Foxy on a Sunday.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
Because that's
but
different. If you
it's
can call
like,
someone on a Sunday,
like she, you feel me? Like I haven't like called her, but I'm talking about like through the DMs and stuff. Like she, you feel me? Be hitting me up. Like she one of the first female rappers that reached out to me. She straight sent me It's a song that's not even out yet. It's called, what the fuck is it called? I forgot what it's called, but I got
so
some songs.
you got
But
some
she-
work with Foxy too. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Trying to make a pop out, Foxy.
Well, listen, I think that's beautiful that you have that with Foxy. When I did this interview with Glorilla, rest in peace, but at the time, Gangsta Boo had shown Glorilla so much love to the point where we put the interview out, Gangsta Boo DM'd me and was like, "That's my baby girl. Make sure y'all be taking care of her." So I think it's beautiful. I think the torch has to get passed, you know. And you're in that same vein of Foxy, where it's like, I would not want to be in a situation like against you. You know what I mean? When it comes to music, your music is like I'm coming at your throat. And Foxy was the same way. You remember when Foxy would rap? She'd be looking at the camera and just fucking going all crazy. So shout out to Foxy, the whole generation.
Shout out to
Foxy,
Big Fox
Kim.
King.
Yeah, Nikki. I know she's a big
Yeah, Nikki
inspiration.
too. Nikki, Foxy, and it's just so crazy because it's like, yo, they really put in work. Like we didn't have no social media. They didn't have no social media. They didn't have no live. Like they really had to go hand out their CDs. Know people that knew people put in the groundwork, and that's why I respect them so much.
And you know, Foxy was on Jay-Z's first album, so she was rapping.
Yeah, she loved her.
At like
yeah.
15, 16, she was spitting with grown men, like really rapping. So
yeah,
Foxy's
like-
about it.
Hell yeah, yo. I was just talking to her because I seen somebody that was managing her when I was in New York, and I sent it to her. She's like, "Oh, what you doing?" He put in all his dope money in me when I was 15. I'm like, that's some real shit. Like, you feel me? Because a lot of times people don't know what you're gonna do. It's all like a risk. Like you could put your money in some shit that's not gonna go nowhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, the money put into, like, the label knew what they were doing with Rican. 'Cause you have, like I said, you have not
He
missed.
is hilarious.
4 for 4.
Thank you.
4 for 4. Absolutely. I would say Uh-Oh and Dumb are the ones that really stood out. I mean, they all go good.
I admitted my favorite one. That Dumb and I Admitted just hit 1 million on Spotify like last week. But those are my favorite songs though. Like,
Do you know how many artists put out maybe 3, 4, 5 albums, 6, 7, 8 albums, and don't get to these numbers?
I know, right?
What do you do to make sure you don't take it for granted and it stays?
Shit. Like, what do you mean? Like to like keep appreciating it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just grateful that like I appreciate everything right now. Like I'm just so appreciative to even be in a situation. Like I swear, when they told me that, my team sent to me like, "Yo, I Minute just hit 1 million." I'm like, but like I still don't like I still can't even comprehend that. Like I know it's 1 million people that listen to it, but I'm really trying to think, is it really like 1 million people that done clicked on that motherfucking song or just let it play? Like yes, it is. So it's just crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy.
What are you doing to hold on to it and keep it growing?
Shit, be consistent. That's the biggest thing. Anything you want to do in life, be consistent. You have to keep going. No matter you sad, mad, broke, whatever, just keep going.
I love
That's it.
that.
Consistency is everything.
Absolutely. Absolute consistency is 100% key. So 4 singles out, 4 videos out. What can we expect for the rest of 2023 from Rican Da
More
Menace?
singles.
More singles.
More
Are we building towards like
singles.
an EP? We building towards an album?
We've been to something, very much something. I don't know what yet because I just want to know like what the fuck the fans want first. So I'm gonna just wait till the time right, and then because I don't want to give an album and they not ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's genius. Yeah, and there's no rush. Like you're, I would say like out the gates, like that term. But you're what?
Damn, look at that marketing.
A year and a half in. What Skims? Kim
She
Kardashian
got on
running
a
Hollywood
bus.
still.
That's crazy.
Running Hollywood
She
still.
got the bus. Damn.
We see a
That's
Skims
what
bus going in front of us.
a big ass bus on her face. That's what I need. How I get one of
So
them?
let's manifest. Oh, you're gonna have tons of billboards and all that. You already know that. Let's manifest some people that you want to work with in this studio this year.
I want Lil Baby. I need a feature from you, please. Who else? I'm trying to think. Moneybag was on the list, but I already crossed that off.
Check.
Shout out to Moneybag. Who else? I got some people that I'm working with right now that I don't really want to say, but
Oh,
yeah,
wait. You got some features in the pocket?
Yeah, I got like 2
Ooh.
features in the pocket.
And these are
Keep
people that
watching.
we would know well because you
Hell
would not.
yeah.
Okay.
Hell
That's
yeah.
very exciting.
Ready to shoot the video like.
That's very exciting.
So it's gonna come out real soon, probably next month.
Oh shit! This is right around the corner.
It's about that time. Let's go. Tell me cocked and
Okay.
loaded.
I love it. One thing about Baltimore is it's different than LA. Can you give me something that you guys have in Baltimore that we don't have in LA?
Good food.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm offended.
Yo,
I'm
gay
offended.
food here is crazy. Like you don't know what you ready to get yourself into going into a restaurant around this motherfucker. Like that shit is nasty.
I mean, it can be a lot of.
Unless it's tacos.
Listen, a lot of places in LA are more about the ambiance and like. Sorry, my bad. When you walk into a place and it looks really cool and the music's good and you know what
They're
I mean?
more focused. They're worried about the wrong shit. Is what he's trying to say. And let me tell you something. I don't like shit like that. Like if we going, you feel me? Like if we gonna do something, do it. Make sure the product. I don't give a fuck that shit look like Skid Row. If the product is good, the food is good. It's good. Like why you put so much decoration to the design? Nobody gonna come in there because that food nasty.
That's very true. So I will give you that. But we got some good food in LA. You got to give us a shot. In and Out. You.
That's good as fuck. I'm talking about like real food, like not fast food. Cause In and Out so good. Like my mother flew down here. She like I need some In and Out. Like I'm craving In and Out. As soon as she landed, I'm like, girl.
And there's one by every airport.
Yeah, they good as shit.
Yeah.
That's what she said. But In and Out good. I like them street tacos. But I'm just saying like let me not say all the food's nasty because that's not true. It's the soul food is not good. Like they don't know how to make soul food out here, and that's my favorite food. Like I love macaroni, I love collard greens, I love collard greens so much. I love fried chicken. I like all that shit. And they don't
Yeah, we
cook it
definitely
good.
don't do that right at all.
Even the people from here, when I be cooking it for motherfuckers, I don't eat soul food. You don't what? You ain't taste mine.
Everybody out here is like a vegan, anti-glucose.
Vegan, want
Like,
to eat like all
no
type of-
gluten having.
No, sir.
I'm the opposite. I want all that shit.
Me too.
I wish some food would try to kill me. You know what I mean? Like, I wish the way I'm going to go out is fucking calories or some shit.
No, that's crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like high cholesterol and all that. I feel like that shit ain't gonna come till I'm like 60 or something. So I ain't too
even.
much tripping on it. I'm just trying to eat some
I
good
know
food.
you don't care. You were on the back of a bike,
I feel like-
shirtless, fucking doing this. You don't give a
I
fuck
feel
about
like,
no gluten,
we
calories.
gonna die anyway. Why would you want to die eating nasty ass food so you can live
Preach.
longer eating nasty ass food?
Preach.
I'd rather eat good ass food for a short period of time than eat long nasty ass food for a long period of time. Like no, fuck.
Man,
It
you
makes
are
sense, don't it?
absolutely. I feel like you are like my spirit animal.
I'm crying.
I'm the same way. My girl's always on me, and she's absolutely right because I'm getting older now. She's
No,
like,
but-
you need to start eating right, and I'm like, I'd rather. If I'm gonna die over that shit, that's how I'm gonna go out.
That's what I'm saying. But one thing about it though, what I just did have to really stop eating is like bacon, like pork bacon. Like I'm not trying to really eat pork like that no more because I'm noticing when I cook my breakfast, with the pancakes, with the sausage, with the bacon, with the what else? French toast. I be making big ass. I be hungry. With the eggs. I be so tired. I'm like, it's that damn bacon. I really think it be that bacon, that pork. Like I don't know what it is. Every time I eat, I just be ready to go to sleep. No energy.
I'm gonna defend the bacon and just say when you eat in general in the morning. No, because I'm the same way. I cut breakfast out because I come into work way too tired.
So you be
I
feeling
can't be
good,
doing that shit.
full.
Yeah.
You just waking up. You still a little tired.
No, but I love bacon. You know, I grew up Muslim, so we never ate bacon. The
So when
second
you
I
got
moved
grown,
out of my mom's crib,
look here.
oh, pepperoni.
Come on,
the
bacon,
pizza.
pepperoni, pork. Give me all the pork.
Yes, yes, but no, you have a bright future ahead of you.
Thank you.
I think the industry found a gem, or you know what I mean. Like we have a gem, I should say, with you.
Thank
Personality, you are you. So everybody knows this wasn't an act. Rican pulled up, and was exactly who you're seeing right now from the minute she got out of the whip.
I'm glad.
You know, because there is times like Lady Gaga, for example, has admitted to like a lot of what we saw on camera was her putting a character on. This is not a character.
I feel like that was the older times though. Like at the same time, like
Definitely.
because that's what I noticed. All the older artists do that. Like I can name like three. I'm not gonna name them, but I can name like three older artists that done told me like. You feel me? Like this is your job. Like this is entertainment. You have to entertain. But then off camera, they like I'm talking to them regular as shit. The motherfuckers doing all this crazy ass shit on camera. They be so calm and serious off camera. Like it's like that's their only time to be serious. So they just over serious. Like they just overdoing it. Like I don't want to be like that. I don't want it to feel too much like a job. Like I want it to be me.
I love that, and that's why I if I was to bet, if I could bet, like if you were a stock in the stock market, I would invest in you. Like,
And that's
you can have
thank
longevity.
you. That's one thing I say about Boo too. Like a lot of times when I'll be like around people in the industry, they'll be like, "Oh, do this, do that." Like Boo will object in a second. No, she's gonna be herself. Like you know, I'm not gonna do no dumb ass shit.
Shout
but
out
like,
to Boo.
yeah, like Boo a real one. Like he want me to just be me. Like he don't like all that fake ass shit. Like he said, whatever you do, just be Rican. Like,
I love that.
and that's the best advice because I be so nervous. And he like, just be you. And I'm like, oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck, it ain't nothing to be nervous
and
about.
you are entertaining, you are talented, you are energetic, everything, all the above. So next single you said around June, we're thinking? Is that you said, or no, you said in a month. I'm sorry, my bad. You said like
I don't even know. You
so?
just said June. What month is
My
we
bad, I
really
don't know
in?
where June came from.
March.
You said
March.
in like
This
a
month,
month
March.
or so. We got
Is it March?
something.
It's the 31st or is it
It
April?
is. It's about to be.
Is April 1st tomorrow?
We're pretty much April. Yeah, April 1st tomorrow.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta see how I'm gonna get somebody tomorrow.
You know, yeah, I'm actually gonna tell my boss I quit.
Oh shit.
Completely as a joke. It might go real bad.
Oh my God.
So if the next interview at Dash
said it might
Radio
go real
is
bad.
not me, my
Yo,
April Fool's
what?
joke went real bad. No, I think April 1st is on Saturday actually. So
Oh, did for real? It's
Yeah,
Saturday?
yeah. It's in a few days. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yo, what joke can I do? I'm gonna think. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna think of something to do tomorrow. I'm gonna post.
Just
it.
please one thing, don't do every artist lies and says they're having children on April 1st. We're gonna know you're lying.
Because
if
it's
you
just
do that.
like that's what I'm saying. It's just like, oh, I'm pregnant. Okay, what's next?
They always do
Let's get
that. And
pregnant
then
every day.
now influencers get together like a male and female and they do the damn shared post, the dumbass shared post on Instagram where they say we're having a baby.
No, that's crazy.
Anyone who posts that shit on Saturday, I will unfollow both accounts.
No, that's crazy.
Both accounts.
People be doing that. They
Yeah.
looking for fire. They looking
These
for.
people need engagement these days.
That's crazy.
Have you done any festivals yet?
I did. No, I didn't do no festivals.
Coming
Did that
up,
shit in
though.
Baltimore count as a festival? No, I didn't. do
Coming
no
up.
festival.
Coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. I didn't really do no shows yet.
Oh, are you nervous or excited?
I mean, I did like show, but not no big ass shows like with a whole bunch of people. Like, I done performed a couple times. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think it's gonna be bad though because sometimes when I don't even post to perform, like when I was in Foot Locker, they had me like just being there, being a guest, and they was playing my shit, and I just took the mic. It's all right. So it's like if I'm comfortable, it's not gonna be bad. But if it's like a big ass crowd, I probably do be a little nervous, a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see it. You know,
Yeah.
I like to. I really take pride in like, not take pride, but I get excited. Sorry, is the right word to say when I see an artist developing. And I remember like the artist Jake. He came out. We had him on here like a year and a half ago, and then he went from like TikTok viral to like nationwide. And I remember seeing a clip of his first show and being like, "Ooh, it's a little rough around the edges." And now he's killing it. I went to his last
Let
show.
me tell you, that's how I
Killing
be.
it.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. My very first time performing was like at a label meeting. It's like he tried to test me. He was like, oh yeah, you hard enough. We about to have like a party later. You want to perform? Me being so like, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready to perform. Like, what's going on? I got that, liquor normally make me confident. I'm so, like, I don't even drink like that no more. But, like, when I got drunk a little, I'm like, damn, why the fuck? Because I was tipsy. I was still there. But I'm like, damn, why the fuck is I'm nervous? But then when I got on stage, I didn't feel nervous. I was doing it. But then when I look back at the video, I was so irritated. I'm like, I was just moving too much. I just looked so, like, just unexperienced. Like, so that's my thing. Like, I just don't like looking unexperienced when motherfucking performing. But that's why I done been practicing. You feel me? Like, I had to practice. Practice make perfect. You feel me? Your first time doing everything, you're not going to be perfect.
Absolutely. And I think it's terrible for people to expect that. I remember when Coi Leray was getting, there was like buzz about, oh, look at her performance now.
But
I was like, how young she was, and it's one of her first
And let me tell you something. I don't like that shit because I just feel as though it's like, let me see one of y'all bitches get up on there in front of other people there. They gonna be looking stiff as shit.
Yes.
Like, you better appreciate the little good that I look right here. Yes. What did you talk about? For real. Cause that shit be like, yo, that shit's crazy. And it's like, yo, that's why I be like, I really trying to stop go back and forth with people on like Twitter and all that, because when I see who's talking, I'm like
when you actually click on their page, yeah.
And it's not even like what they look like or not. It's just like, you could never take a trillion people coming at you like this. Like, you could never. So I just be feeling strong. I'm like, yo, I don't even give a fuck what the fuck they saying, but I just be looking like, bitch, if 30 people came on your page right now, you ugly, sound like that fit girl, shut the fuck up, keep dreaming, you ain't a good rapper. You would deactivate your page, never come back on, be depressed.
Absolutely.
The house dark as shit, Dorito crumbs all over your bed. Like, that's why I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say, because I feel like if you talking about me, you're not doing better than me. Because anybody that's up here not worried about what the fuck I'm doing, they're focusing on perfecting their craft and looking how they look.
Well, you know what? One thing I like to tell people, and this isn't just apply to artists, applies to everybody, we always pay attention to the hate and the negativity around us, and we normally skip past all the positive stuff. So I bet you for every hater you have on Twitter, you got 5 or 6 people showing you love. So focus on the people showing you love.
Hell yeah. And I swear to God, like Scott, shout out to Scott, my cousin, everybody was hitting me like, why the fuck is you going back and forth with people? Because I ain't gonna lie. Like 2 days ago, I was just sitting on Twitter going back and forth for everybody that's saying something. Like, I didn't give a fuck, like, bitch, you ugly shit, your butt stank, all that. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just relax, because it's not no point, because they're just gonna keep coming because they want a reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They just want a reaction. So it's like, I'm not ready to give it to you. The fuck?
Yeah,
what is that? Like, you're gonna keep going, and there's more people gonna keep coming. So that's why I was just like,
here's what you do: make
I don't even give a fuck.
burner account. And hit them on that one. You know what I mean? Hit them with the burner.
No, for real.
So you really be doing nails too, right?
I used to.
If you had a company, what would you call it? What would your nail shop?
My old name was Nails by Jolene. That's my real name. But if I had it'd be Rican's Nail. And I had a page like that, but my hating ass ex deleted my fucking nail page with all my. I had like shit from when I was 14 in the basement. Motherfucking bush on my head, afro. I'm doing nails. Yo, they just deleted that shit on some hating that shit. And he don't think I know it was him, but I know it was him, because I swear to God, we got into it one time when I was in a relationship with him, and I never seen that page ever again. I'm like, where the fuck did it go at? Like, I just didn't have a password. Like, they changed the password. Yeah. I swear to God, that nail page DM me and all that. Like, they've been DMing me. Like,
damn.
I'm like, who
and you don't have access? You have no idea?
No, they're DMing me my nail page that I had since I was 14, 13, really. DMing me, like, what you doing? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, putting emojis and shit. And it's like, they're putting girl emojis, but I know it's a nigga behind it. I'm like, what the fuck is, like, what the fuck?
They put, like, the hand nail emoji.
Yeah, but I'm so mad because I had all my stuff on there. Like, I had all my nail stuff, but I changed the name to Rican's Nail. So if I had a nail business, I'll probably call it Rican's Nail.
I think you will. I think eventually, you know.
I am.
The bigger you get, you're going to start doing more different kinds of merch and products.
But I really just want to do that because I feel like I could back it up. Like, everybody knows me from doing nails. Like, if you ask about me in Baltimore, yeah, she used to do my nails. Like, I swear some people be like, it's crazy she used to do my nails. Like, I was her client. And it's like, damn, like, I really had hella clients because I was the only black nail tech in Baltimore at the time. Like, nobody else was really doing it like that. And my shit was banging because I'm posting every set of nails I do. So that shit was just going up. And prom prom season was crazy.
you were
for
killing
me.
it in prom
It was
season.
crazy. I'm talking about $5 a nail, 5, 10, 50, 20, 20. That's $50 extra for the design. Yeah, I was banging.
How much would it cost now for somebody to get you to do their nails?
I ain't gonna lie. The way they charge it now, these is crackhead prices. Like they giving full sets for $300, no design, just cause they long. And it's so crazy because I was doing nails when that shit was like $25, $50. I'm like, damn, like I was doing nails in the wrong time.
LA now. The cost of everything up here is
Exactly.
crazy.
And then on top of that, I feel like it wasn't no competition, so I was getting on the clientele anyway. But now I feel like since there's so much competition, shit, they probably.
What would you charge though? Like, what would it really take if someone is local to where you don't have to fly out? What would you charge
to do their
them?
nails?
Yeah, for you to.
If I had on my nail stuff still in Baltimore, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't even want to do that shit. But if I did do it, I'd be like, shit, just give me like $300. I ain't going like
300?
300, yeah.
I might have my nails done tonight. You might see me out here with some acrylics.
No, that's not.
That's crazy. I thought you were gonna say like a band,
no,
2 bands.
Hell no. Because I like doing it. And I just feel
Okay.
like that's where I came from doing nails. So I just feel like for me to go super dumbass up on prices right now, it's just
Why
unnecessary.
not?
Maybe like 2 years from now, when I really get like booming, I have a #1 hit single. You feel me? That's when I'm all right, bitch. I need about 5 bands to do them fingers, to do them little puppies on your feet, to do the fingers. I need about 5 bands.
Rican Da Menace, you are absolute gem. You
5
are,
bands? Hold on, fuck no. I need 50,000. 50,000. I'm thinking like when I was #1. No, I need 50,000.
At one point, I think your feature price will be lower than your nail price. You know what I mean?
Oh,
There's gonna be a
shit.
point in your career where it's like cheaper
shit.
to get you to do a 16 than it is to get you to do a mani pedi.
Cause that shit doesn't work. You filing, cutting
Absolutely.
your fingers. It was like I'm never forget my middle finger had like a slit permanently just stuck in there for me to just keep. Cause your finger, listen, you had to put your finger next to the client finger to protect them from getting cut. So rather than slicing them with the file, you're cutting your own finger. Like that shit is work.
Yeah, nope.
That shit hurt.
Definitely gonna be 50 bands soon. All right, Rican, if someone discovers you right now, a new fan is discovering your music, of the 4 records, which one do you want them to listen to first? I'll admit it first, okay? There was no wrong answer with that. I was just curious of what
No, that's
we
my
gonna
favorite
get.
song. I ain't gonna lie. That's my
Well,
favorite song.
thank you so much. Miss 4 for 4, one of Baltimore's finest.
Call
if
me
not
Wendy's.
Baltimore's finest. Call her Wendy's. Yes, with the 4 for 4. I fucking love
You
that.
say yes with the
I
4
just got it. That
Oh,
clicked
shit.
so
He
beautifully.
funny as
That
shit.
clicked so beautifully. Rican
4
Da
for
Menace,
4.
Dash takes a lot of pride in talking to artists early in their career. We had Billie Eilish's first interview at our old building when she was like 15, 16. Cardi B's first interview. I had one of Jake's first interviews when he was just starting to pop, and we got him behind the camera. So I know it's not your first, but I'm proud to say we have one of the earlier
the early
interviews.
scene.
Anytime you are in LA, you call us, you roll through Dash Radio. We already have your music in rotation, I can promise you that. But now, we got some little audio bites to throw up in there, and I'm just excited to see what's in store.
Thank you. It's nice
Da
to meet you.
Menace.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you. This is Rican Da Menace. 4 for 4, that Wendy's meal, you know what I mean?
Big Wendy's.
Baltimore in the house, your boy Mawand, and we're out. Boom.